I think there is something uniquely challenging about being an elite sports person, and that understanding is probably missing for anyone who's ever not been an elite sports person. It's quite hard to understand some of the difficulties we face, because on the outside you're just like, you're living your dream, but the reality is it's really tough. Rowing means like everything to me, to be honest. I absolutely love it. I think when I'm out in a boat, I'm just at peace and content, and there's nowhere really I'd want to be, like whatever day I've had. And I guess just like big picture, it's like it's just given me so much. And from a young age, I think maybe when I was like, I don't know, a bit average and lacking purpose, it really gave me that, and I can see how much it's benefited me. I always believed like in God and had no objections to what I knew about Christianity, but I didn't grow up reading the Bible or going to church or anything like that. So when I was a teenager, I was getting confirmed, and it was then that I was like, oh, there's a lot more to this, and I want that. I want to follow Jesus, and so then I guess from there it was a process of, pretty gradually finding out about the gospel. And when I got to university, I joined a church, and I found out people thought the Bible was like real and true. So that was quite a big step. And I can just see lots of ways along the way that like God cemented it to me.
Where do Christians in sport fit in that picture of sport and faith for you?
Yeah, I guess it was just a really helpful support. When I was a student, I was rowing kind of age group level under 23 stuff. And it also meant that I'd like miss a lot of the student focused ministry at church, and what the student leader put me in touch with Christians in sport. And so from there on, people like you, there we have supported me and just be like an ear to hear the ups and downs of elite sport. And I think the church is a great place, but I think there is something uniquely challenging about being an elite sports person, and that understanding is probably missing for anyone who's ever not been an elite sports person. It's quite hard to understand some of the difficulties we face, because on the outside you're just like, you're living your dream, but the reality is it's really tough. Just having a Christian who understood it and wouldn't be kind of like, oh, but you have everything you need in Jesus, and kind of just like flip it away, but like really hear and understand the challenges, especially for things like injury and illness, which I think unless you've like been in that environment where like any day an injury could kind of spell the end of your season, you don't really understand that kind of uncertainty. So just having another Christian who understands the world you're living in and can really share the struggles with you, and also even things like identity. It's really cool if you're an elite sports person and people love to talk about it. And so if you're there struggling for it not to be your identity, and be like, I'm not a rower, that's not the only thing I'm about, but everyone in your local church is like, oh, you're the rower. It's quite good to have someone at Christians in Sport who's like not impressed by it. And so just having a Christian to like walk through that with me and celebrate the highs, but also be there for the lows and keep pointing me back to Jesus. So I just had a baby, and I find it quite exciting imagining what sport she's going to do, which she will. My in-laws are a bit alarmed, but no. So dreaming of her enjoying sport, hopefully, and just enjoying rowing recreationally is something I love, but also being able to just go out and enjoy other sports, like playing a game of tennis after work. Because when you're an elite sports person, you used to do only your sport for like a decade, 2 decades. So enjoying new sports is something I'm enjoying as well. And in looking for the future, I'd love to give back and coach. I was hoping to do a bit more coaching, but you've only got so much time, and I can't pull myself out of the boat myself yet. So but things like Sports Plus have been really good to just get out on the river, coaching the young people, getting involved in the other sports as well. So things like camp are great, and then hopefully if I get a bit more time or can pull myself out of the boat, doing a bit of community coaching as well.